when you put Zetsubou no Shima in an S tier. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be completing this beautiful tier list about all the Call of Duty Zombies maps that ever exist. Extinction is also in here, so it's going to be very interesting. I have some very weird opinions according to my friends. We'll see how it played out. Let me know down below what you guys think are the S tier maps and the F tier maps. F tier stands for very painful, so it's like the worst of the worst. Anyways, I'm just going to go over this quickly because we have a lot of maps to go over. First of all, we have Exodus. This was from Extinction, and I'm just gonna say this quickly right now. Everything from Extinction is in C tier, so average. Two reasons. Extinction is, first of all, not so fun solo, but in duos or trios or quads, it is so much fun, especially with friends. So I'm gonna put this one in C. Revelations I'm gonna put in C tier as well, but above Exodus, because of course it's way more fun than Exodus. The main reason for this is because Revelations, it doesn't really have a character on its own. It's like all maps all combined into one, and it doesn't really stand out as much as the other ones. And the Easter egg as well is very difficult. Now we have Kino der Toten. This is the BO1 version, and the BO3 version, of course, is not S tier, but it is great. And the reason why I say it's not S tier is because it can get quite boring very quickly. Now we've got Descent. Well, Descent is one of the better Advanced Warfare maps, but still it's very lackluster. It doesn't really have much to offer. It's also very boring. I mean, everything, like every single map from Advanced Warfare is just very boring. It doesn't really have, I don't know, it's just very bad, you know what I'm saying? Then we've got Ascension. Now, if Ascension is a good map, I'm actually kind of thinking about it, to put that in great, but it's not a great map, but it's definitely on the top of B tier, because Ascension, the monkeys, bro, the monkeys are destroying the map. This is one of the main reasons why I don't really play Ascension all that much, is because of the monkeys. Now, the Darkest Shore, one of the scariest maps ever made, which is why I love it so much. The Easter egg is insanely difficult. It is so hard to beat, but it is also so good. So I'm gonna put this in a good tier. No, not above Ascension, definitely below Ascension, but it is really good and it's so scary as well. Now the Final Reich is actually also, the Final Reich is a great map. I'm gonna put this more on the lower side of great, but it is definitely a very good map. World War II Zombies had a great start with this map, and it's also the best map from World War II Zombies. Origins? I don't know. I really don't know. Do I put this in near perfect or do I put this in great? Because I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna put this one on the top of great. And that is because I have so much more fun on other maps. It's not really about the map, but I have so much more fun on the S near perfect maps than on Origins. So yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know. Zombies in Spacelands, a great map, a phenomenal map. Definitely belongs in A tier, but it is not the best map from Infinite Warfare Zombies, but it is still a very good one. That's why I put it in A. Then we've got Beast from Beyond. That's just a, I mean, it's not very painful, but it's just a bad map. Then we've got the Shadow Throne, and I've got to say, man, the World War II Zombies maps, the names are so freaking badass. Like we've got the Shadow Throne, the Darkest Shore, the Frozen Dawn, so badass. Gruesome House, so badass. But the maps aren't that great, so that's why I'm gonna put the Shadow Throne in a average map. I did enjoy World War II, but it is not in B or A tier. Then we've got Bus Depot, you know, very boring map by yourself, but with friends, but with the correct friends, it can be very fun. But of course, I'm gonna put this in lackluster because it doesn't really have anything to do there. Just a box, and that's it. Just a box, and that's it. Then we've got Die Rise, baby. Die Rise is in freaking, it's perfect. And the reason why it's so good, and because a lot of people think that the map is so bad, is because they are so bad at playing the map. Go to a dude, ask them, do you like Die Rise? If they say no, ask them why. They're probably gonna tell you, because I fall off the map all the time. And that means that they are just fucking bad at the game, okay? Die Rise is a good map and you cannot change my mind. And they have to remaster that one. Okay, Mauer der Toten, very fun one to do. Easter egg, very fun. But that's also it. So I'm gonna put it on the lowest tier of average. Definitely above the Shattered Throne, but Mauer the Totem, it's very easy. The Easter egg, the Easter egg is like the only thing that you would possibly do on the map, because there is nothing else to do on the map. Then we've got Awakening, which was the 4th DLC, if I'm correct, from Ghost Extinction mode. And once again, I'm going to put this one. Where did I put the other one? Now we've got Awakening, which is the 4th DLC, if I'm correct, from Ghost Extinction. And I'm gonna put this one just as Exodus in average tier. Because once again, solo is not really that fun, but with friends it can be very, very fun. And the same reason goes for Busty Bow, but the reason why Busty Bow is a tier lower is because there is nothing to do on the map. Then we've got Nocturne Totem, one of the most painful maps ever made. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, the first 5 to 6 rounds takes like 15 minutes to complete, and there is nothing that you can do about it to make it go faster. It is so boring, okay, it's so painful. Then we've got Moon, also just painful map. It is so annoying with the astronauts, with like the saw going into the building where you cannot breathe there then. It is so annoying. I don't like the map. Voids of Despair, same one, very painful. So difficult, the Easter egg is so hard that no one has ever beaten it. Okay, Outbreak is fucking good, man. Outbreak is really good. I'm actually gonna put this one above Ascension, because Outbreak is a very original. The Easter egg, the 2 of them, are so good, especially like the big Easter egg. That was so good, like the boss fight with Legion. It is such a difficult boss fight, but once you complete it, you feel so relieved, you feel so good, like I actually did this. But yeah, Outbreak, very good. I'm actually gonna put this in great. I changed my mind. I'm gonna put this above Final Reich. Grusen House that's a bit of a lackluster map, because it's just one house. It's very small, there's not much to do in it, but still it's very scary. Especially the cutscene, the intro cutscene. Then we've got Dead of the Night. Dead of the Night, also a painful map. Easter egg, so hard. 21 collectible items. 21 things that you have to pick up to make all the items. What the frick, dude? Now we've got the Rising Tracker. This is my favorite map of all time, so of course I'm going to put this in S tier. No questions asked, no nothing, S tier. Bam, done. The Reese is very, but that's the thing with the Reese, because I'm not a big fan of the early mechanics of the game. So World at War and Black Ops 1, not the biggest fan, so I'm just gonna put this in average. I feel like people put World at War maps and BO1 maps in good and great just because of the nostalgic factor and because it was their first game. But for me, that's not the case. I started with Black Ops 2, so for me, the maps aren't that good. Then we've got 9. 9 is actually a pretty average map. I'm gonna put this above Revelations, pretty average map. Really good Easter egg, quite challenging as well, and a fun map. Then we've got a Sharling Shuffle. This one is also so painful, man. The Easter egg, it's so difficult. Like the map itself, it's so close quarters. There is no real like open space. I mean, there's that one like sewer thing where you can train the zombies, but then again, it's the only place that you really have room to maneuver and to do things. So as well, a very painful map. Then we've got Farm. Farm is a fun one, man. You don't underestimate Farm, man. It's really fun. I'm gonna put this in average as well. I'm actually gonna put this one above Exodus. Very good. Wait a minute, the Reese also has to go above Exodus, because it is definitely not worse than Exodus. We've got Mayday saying it's just a bad map, bro. Mayday is not good at all. And then we've got it, bros. Setsubo no Shima. It's just perfect, man. I love it. It is so original. The specialist weapon, the Easter egg, the wonder weapon, it is so good. Like you can literally swim, you fight a spider, you fight a big dude that Takio is controlling, you fight all these green monsters. It's insane. Now we've got the Frozen Dawn, also I'm gonna put this in, I don't know, I'm gonna put this on top of Lackluster, because once again, the Final Reich is the best map from World War II. So I'm gonna put this in the top of Lackluster. Then we've got Town. Now Town is very good. I'm gonna put this also above Ascension, because Town is, of course, that's the first map that I ever played. But Town, you can do so much there. You can train like to get better. You can do all sort of challenges. You can play without perks. You can even play with Hellhounds. You can do headshot only, and it's a very good map. And then we've got the worst version of Outbreak, which is the first Advanced Warfare Zombies map. Very lackluster. The Easter egg is kind of weird. It's very like, I don't know, it's a weird game. Like Advanced Warfare, stay away from that game. It's not good. Then I've got the Tortured Path. The Tortured Path, also badass names. I'm gonna put this one in lackluster as well. Like it's kind of alright. It's not average, but it's kind of like, it's kind of alright, you know. We've got Carrier, also just fucking horrible, just bad. It's not painful, but that is just bad. Then we've got 5. 5 is just painful to play. But 5 itself, it's so annoying. It's so painful to play. Then we've got Attack of the Radioactive Thing, also very painful to play. Especially with like the chemical step on the Easter egg. Bro, what the flip? Shadows of Evil is... Now, Shadows of Evil is a map that people say is either good or it's either perfect. I don't think it's perfect, but I do say that it is very, very good. It's definitely better than Origins. And that's my opinion. I have way more fun on Shadows of Evil than on Origins. So I'm gonna put this in great, but above Origins. Then we've got D Machine. D Machine is a good map. I'm gonna put this like below Ascension and above the Darker Shore. The D Machine is a very fun map to play. Also, not much to do there, but it is a very good map. The Easter egg is phenomenal. I mean, not phenomenal, but that is alright. It's very good. Then we've got Firebase C, and I think Firebase C is also a near perfect map. You come in, you have your spawn area, you go to a teleporter, you have like the main hub, then you got 3 different ways that you can go to, and then you have like an extra outside area where you can fight like the big dudes. It is so good, and the Easter egg is not that difficult, so that means that a lot of different players can beat it, and it's got a great wonder weapon. I think it's a great map. I've got Alpha Omega. Oh my god, don't get me started on Alpha Omega. The map is so painful to play. Kodik and I, we tried beating this one, and we've never even completed it. We came very close to it, but we've never done it because it's so painful to play. It's so annoying. Then we've got Nightfall, which is the second DLC of Ghost Extinction. Once again, I'm not gonna say too much about it. I'm gonna put this one in average. Then we've got Mob of the Dead. Now, Mob of the Dead, I am gonna say, like everyone else says, is a near perfect map. I am gonna put it above Die Rise, yes, but not above Zazzipan Oshima. And the reason for this is, it doesn't really have a reason. I've got Blood of the Dead. Now, I actually, when the game came out, and for like the next 2 years then, I really hated the map. I thought it was the worst map ever. But then I got friends. And I played it with my friends. And it's a really cool map. The Easter egg is difficult, yes, but it is very fun. So that's why it used to be on the lowest tier possible. But now I'm actually going to put it in a good tier. Above D Machine, yes. Above Ascension, yes. Actually above Town as well. That's what I'm gonna say. It used to be all the way down, and now it's in good. And that's the reason for that is that I got friends. Now if you got Shinonuma, like Shinonuma, I think is the best World of War map. So I'm gonna say that this is a pretty average map. Pretty average map. Yeah. Okay, then we got Transit. With Transit, you have like 2 choices. Either you decide to have fun, or you are like, I'm not gonna have fun today. Like, yeah, that's like the 2 options that you have, and most of the people, they take for option B, which is I don't want to have fun. But if you choose for option A and you choose like I want to have fun, you are going to have fun. And that's the reason why people don't like Transit too much, is they chose to hate the map, while you can actually also like the map if you put a little bit of effort into it. If you do challenges, if you play with friends and stuff. So Transit is a pretty, I'm gonna put this good in like the lower tier of good. Then we've got the Giants. Now the Giant is one of those maps that you can play if you want to test something out, if you want to get liquid Viniums, if you want to get XP very quickly. And for that reason, the Giant is a very good map. So I'm gonna put that in great. Above Outbreak. Now Buried, not much to say. S tier map. I'm gonna put this above Die Rise, below Mob of the Dead. Map which is very good, very original. We got the witches, the maze, you got Leroy, you got the chalk system. What a great map. You got the paralyzer and stuff. Great map. Tag der Toten. Now this one is very, very interesting, because Call of the Dead is next, which is actually quite funny. Now Tag der Toten is a good map. I'm not going to lie, it's a good map. I'm gonna put this between D Machine and Darker Shore. But then Call of the Dead is probably a bad map, like at the top of bad maps. It's not, but the thing is, like, with lackluster, I mean, like, there is not much to do in the map, but it is still very bad. And with bad, I mean, there is stuff to do, but it is just very bad. But I actually kind of have to change this one. There you go. I changed bad with lackluster, like the two, like the D and E, because lackluster is just, it's very bad, and there is not much to do, and bad is just bad map. But in Call of Duty there is stuff to do, but for me it's just a bad map. Then we've got Ancient Evil, which is a really good map. Yeah, I'm gonna put this above Tiger Totem, below D Machine, because Ancient Evil is a really good map. There is not much room to like run around in, but you can do so much. Like there's the Flying Horse. You have like 2 separate maps combined into one. Good map. Then we've got Point of Contact, which is the 3rd DLC of Ghost, I would say. And once again, I'm going to put it in average. Brave in the Redwoods. I like this map, man. This is near perfect. And the reason for this is just like the same as all the other ones. It is so original. Like Brave in the Redwoods, there is like no map that you can play where you can get high. There is no other map that does that. And if you look at my S tier maps, you can all tell they are all very original, except for Firebase Sea and the Rising Dragon. But with Tetsubo you got the Spider and the Plants. Mob of the Dead is Alcatraz, buried with the Witch and the Maze. Die Rise is like, it's instead of horizontal, it's vertical. Raven the Redwood, you get high. You know what I'm saying? They're all very original. Then Classified, that's what I was going to talk about earlier. Painful. You have to get to round 150 to beat the Easter egg? Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody wants to fucking do that, okay? Then we've got Gorod Krovi. It's a great map, not gonna lie to you. Great map between the Giant and Outbreak. But the Easter egg, I've never really tried it. Wubdup and I, we got to the boss fight, but we died. And after that, I never really tried it, never really touched the map. But the map itself is very good, you know, it's very good. Shangri-La. Bad map. I'm actually I wanted to put this one in lackluster, but that wouldn't be fair to Shangri-La, because it's definitely better than all of these. And definitely better than all of these ones. So I'm gonna put this one between Beast and Beyond and Call of the Dead in the bad category. Because like I said before, man, BO1 and World of War, not really my type of games. I don't really enjoy them too much. Then I've got Affection. Affection is so don't get me started, man. It's so fucking painful. So painful to play. So painful. Then we've got Vrucht. Vrucht is it's the same. It's the same as Shangri-La, man. I mean, it is definitely an average. I'm definitely gonna put this one in average, but I'm kind of looking between what maps I'm gonna put this one. I think between Farm and Dries, man. Yeah, I think I'm actually Mauber. Gotta be in here. Yeah, Verrect is this is a good place for Verrect. Forsaken, or the Easter egg. Like the map Forsaken is kind of weird. It's like very like round, like a one line. The Easter egg itself is kind of fun to do, but once you've done it, you never really want to do it again. So I'm gonna put this one at the top of bad. It's not really average, but it's also not a bad map, so I'm gonna put it between average and bad. I've got Duranfang. Duranfang, I actually quite enjoyed it in the beginning, but then the more I played it, the more I was like, why am I playing this? So it's very I'm gonna say on the top of lackluster, because it's a bad map and there is nothing to do. So yeah, Duranfang definitely lackluster, and then we've got Nuketown Zombies. Nuketown Zombies is a good map, man. I'm gonna put this on the top of good. It is not great, but it's definitely a good map, and it's definitely better than all of the maps that are in good. And then we've got Terra Maledicta. What a great map to finish this list. Terra Maledicta, if you want to play without the Easter egg, it's boring. But if you play it and you do the Easter egg, it is very easy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is kind of fun, man. So I'm gonna put this one at the top of lackluster, below above Duranfang. Bro, I gotta do something about my breathing skills, bro, because whenever I talk, I am not, like, whenever I speak long things, I don't breathe in between my words. And the reason for that is because of my nose. It's like, I don't know how to fix it, but that is like stuck in here, and I cannot breathe through it if I'm talking. And whenever I'm speaking like long things and like long words and long sentences, I have difficulty with breathing. But if not, you guys have to live with it. Anyway, I have to live with it, not you guys. If you guys enjoyed this tier list, leave a like, subscribe for more. Even if you didn't like it, subscribe for more. And like, comment down below. What do you guys think of this? Is this a good one? Is this a bad one? Is this a controversial one? If not, you know, comment down below. Hope you all enjoyed, and peace out, everyone. Bye. Peace out.